We have 2 announcements.
Hey!
Shane?
Should we do this then when we see who can hold a note longer?
No, let's not.
You would beat me at that.
Do you want to do, do you want to do announcements?
2 quick announcements.
Actually, I kind of want to do the competition.
Morning announcements.
Hold a note. No, never mind.
Circle breathing.
Never mind. Okay.
Step 1.
First announcement.
Announcement 1.
I thought you were gonna give steps for circle breathing.
Announcement number 1. Everyone look at Hannah's chest.
Yes.
Boom, 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 boom.
A lot of you probably know this is my brother's coffee shop.
They make amazing, fresh, ground and whole bean coffee.
Yes.
And they will ship it to you fresh anywhere in the country.
Yep. As
you all know, a lot of small businesses right now are suffering the consequences of being safe in light of the coronavirus.
And getting your coffee from a small business can really make a difference instead of just getting it from like the normal grocery store.
And we are super biased because their coffee is the only coffee that we drink, and tea. They have tea also.
And also tea. This is not an ad. We are not being paid to say this.
Not an ad. Hannah's brother is not paying us.
This is nepotism. This is me.
Check them out. Go to their website. We'll put the link below and order some coffee.
Yeah.
It's really good. I love it. And I think you will too. And they have all different kinds, so like,
sure.
Whatever. Okay, anyway,
What's the second one?
Not the point of this video.
Oh, wow.
Second one, can you please, stroke my chin? I've decided to do a challenge. Never in my life have I allowed my facial hair to reach its full, glorious potential. And I decided, since, you know, life is a bit different right now, I'm going to see how long I can go without shaving. Because I have no idea what will happen. Like,
probably not much.
I know. As you can see, it's sparse. Like, it's not attractive.
For this challenge, can I like shave the 3 hairs over here?
Shave,
but I don't want to look at these 3 that are by themselves.
Those 3
this is fine.
Those 3 will keep you up at night.
If we could just maybe like shave right there.
I don't want to shave. I want to see what happens. Cause like maybe it's the case that my beard or mustache would be plentiful and lovely.
It's almost definitely.
I doubt it.
The case. I'm pretty sure.
So as long as we are staying inside, I will not be shaving.
Great.
And we'll update you along the way.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. It's time to talk about our lives.
Nope. Okay, on to the main part of this video. It starts in Ocean City, Maryland 2 years ago.
And it
3 years ago. 3 years ago, sorry.
3 years ago.
And it ends
with
me
having a broken bone. A broken thumb.
I guess we should have said bone. It makes it a lot more ominous. It's not a thumb. You don't know what it is yet.
It's severely broken thumb.
It could be any bone.
This is a ridiculous story. And not one that probably shouldn't have done this.
Yeah.
But we were young and wild and free.
And sad. We were sad. We might not have had the best judgment, so.
Alright.
Want to begin?
Let's jump in. So, we were in Ocean City, Maryland, on a little vacation together before Hannah went off to London to study abroad for 4 months. We've talked about that. You know from those other videos that it was a sad trip.
Yeah, it was literally because we hadn't seen each other for a whole term before that. We had 3 days together. We decided to go to Ocean City, Maryland to be sad there instead of at your parents' house.
Well, we were like, this is the last chance we'll have to do fun stuff for a while.
Yeah.
So let's go away and do it.
Yep.
By the ocean.
By the ocean. We can cry by the ocean.
So.
We stayed at that really adorable hotel.
We did.
What was it called?
The Dune Manor.
The Dunes Manor.
Something like that.
Dunes Manor.
So one night we went down to the lobby and we heard singing of a lot
a lot of people.
Good singing.
Yeah.
And we were like, what is going on? We walked into the other room. There is a group of
30?
30, yeah, a lot of
older people.
Elderly people.
And a piano player who's leading the group. They all had printout books of the words to the songs, and
literally-
it was like
was
they weren't staying at the hotel.
No,
They were people that lived in the area.
It
It was
was
like
just
a
a
club.
sing-along.
Yeah.
they got together at this hotel lobby, had drinks and sang together. It was adorable.
And like the hotel like sponsored it, so we were invited. It was like we saw it later on a poster. That's how we figured
Yeah.
out what it was.
So
But it was like nightly sing along. So one night you started to sing. We went and
we
sat.
got drinks and we went and sat with them. And we were
I
like,
sing
this is so
too.
fun, yeah.
We literally sat like 2 feet from the piano though. Like we couldn't have picked a more bizarre spot.
But that is not how I broke my thumb.
No.
Actually, it is. I got into a fight with her. No. During this trip, we took a little car ride down to, I think it's called
Assateague
Island
State Park.
State Park. Yeah, where
I think.
wild horses live.
Yes.
First,
So
let's
cool.
talk about the horses.
Well, they were really cool. We weren't sure we were gonna see them because you don't always see them.
We saw them.
We saw so many
We have photos. We'll put some in. But you drive through and they're like
in the road, and they're like,
everywhere.
don't. There's signs that are like, don't go near the horses, like, you know, because
Yeah.
they can attack you. Don't open your window.
But the speed limit's like 1
5.
mile an hour, yeah. And you drive along and they're just like eating and pooping and
Yep.
walking along next to you. It was really cool.
It
like,
was cool.
very exciting.
And the state park was pretty. We got out. We went on like a boardwalk thing.
Oh, yeah,
It
out
was
to the
nice.
beach,
It was
yeah.
kind of cold though.
It was cold.
It was like 50, and we had been hoping for like 70 somehow, thinking that like March in Maryland would be warm.
It wasn't. So after all the excitement of the horses, we were in a parking lot, still on the state island, whatever.
Yeah.
Park.
There were horses there.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
They were walking around the
And
parking
someone
lot.
like got out of their car. Do you remember this? We saw them across the lot get out of their car and like go up to a horse, and then a
Oh,
ranger
yeah.
came like
Yeah.
flying out of nowhere and
Yeah.
he's like, "Get in your car!"
Uh-huh.
It was the whole thing. So we looked at all the horses. We were driving around. We finally found a parking lot that no one was in, and I think you made some like comment that was like, "This would be a perfect place to practice driving."
Yeah.
You know, like for you.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Have you ever done that?" Because like at this point we still didn't. I mean, it had been a year of us dating.
Yeah.
So we were still learning. I guess I asked a question. Have you ever
Yeah.
driven a
You
car?
were like, oh, did you ever drive a car?
Yeah.
And I was like, no, look at me. I obviously cannot like operate a motor vehicle the standard way.
Yeah.
There are all kinds of adaptive ways that people can drive. I have
Joystick.
found in looking at them that they are ridiculously expensive. Like I got a quote for a setup that would maybe allow me to drive like in my wheelchair, and it was well over $100,000.
Oh my god.
So like not practical, and driving has never been something that like I felt a strong need to be able to do. But
It would be cool.
on this day
Yeah.
in Ocean City, Maryland, I was like, well, I've never driven, but like that would be really fun. Do you think we can do it? And Hannah was like,
Of course we can do it. Are you kidding?
So we, there in that parking lot, worked up a plan of how I would be able to drive.
So I remember we didn't want to do it outside of the car because we wanted your wheelchair in the car. We were like, if I lift Shane from outside the car,
Right.
I won't be able to like put him anywhere to put it back in the car, and we didn't want to like hit it or leave it behind, or like for someone to find a wheelchair and like report it to the Rangers.
We imagined that this was gonna work, and like I'd be driving all around the island. Anyway, I was like, well, I can't sit in the seat alone like
Yeah.
very well.
Yeah.
So what if I sit on your lap?
Yeah.
First time I'd ever like brought up that idea of like, well, I can sit on your lap.
Yeah.
Was that weird to you?
No. Well, otherwise, like, where would I have gone?
Yeah.
I could have like squatted on the floor, but that's not very safe. Like, I think we needed a backup if you couldn't drive.
So in our tiny van, I maneuvered my chair so that Hannah could stand up and pick
Kind
me
of
up.
stand
Oh,
up.
punch, yeah.
You know, like crouch.
So Hannah like punches over to me, picks me up. And this is all very scary for me because I am fragile. I've broken bones and pulled muscles and all that very easily. Like, do you remember when I broke my arm?
Mm-hmm. Shane broke his arm once. How did you break it?
I was in high school in physical therapy.
Oh, and they like pulled it too hard?
Yep.
That is so... no wonder he doesn't do physical therapy. A physical therapist broke Shane's arm.
Completely accidentally.
Well,
I don't blame him.
I do.
He wasn't even pulling it. He was like transferring me, and my arm got stuck.
Oh, but no wonder you don't do physical therapy.
I know. I'm terrified.
I mean, sure, I don't blame him, but I'm just saying, like, that you broke your arm at a physical therapist's office. Anyway, and Shane decided that it was not broken. It was just like sprained. Yeah, he was like, it's not broken. But for months, he like couldn't have it touched. Everything was horribly painful.
Putting a shirt on was like, I've never felt pain like that. And my mom and dad were like, this was in high school. My mom and dad were like, you need to go to the hospital. And I was like, no, like, I think it's just
it'll get better.
Yeah.
So it did. It got better.
Yep, months later.
And then a few years later, right? You had an X-ray or something?
For something else.
For something else, you had an X-ray done. Maybe was it for Spinraza?
It was for my spine. I don't
for your
know why.
spine. And the doctor was like, when did you break your arm? And Shane was like,
I had to think back. I was like, I never broke my arm. And then I remembered and it all came together. Anyway,
so
I'm fragile.
Yeah.
So Hannah maneuvered me in the van onto the driver's seat
on my lap
was scary.
And I had to like put my legs on the steering wheel and then like slide yours in. We did not really fit.
The whole time I was like, careful, careful, out, careful, careful.
So we get in. You're sitting in my lap, and I put Shane's arms on the steering wheel, and he can like hang on. Your hands clasped.
In that one, I said, I latched on.
So you latched on, and we're at the car. I turned the car on. I'm doing the pedals because Shane's feet can't hit the pedals. So Shane's job is to steer.
So very, very, very gently, I was like, okay, like ease onto the gas. So
I didn't even ease on. I let go of the brake.
You let go of the brake. The car begins to move ever so gently forward.
Yeah.
I'm driving. I was like, all right, I'm going to try to turn the wheel.
Nothing.
Couldn't do it.
She was like,
too much resistance.
Wait, the wheel is this heavy? And I was like, I
didn't realize like what amount of force it takes to turn the wheel.
So then we needed to turn the wheel though. Like we're heading to the end of the parking lot and I'm like, Shane, I need to help. So I pull it. Shane, his arms he has a limited range of motion.
Right.
And the way he was holding it, his thumb could no longer hold on as I was turning it. And
as you turned, you kind of instinctively pressed the brakes a little bit.
Yeah.
Because we were going to hit the,
curb.
Yeah, whatever.
It was probably a divider between, the parking lot.
And the braking, ever so gentle brake was too much. And as my thumb is bending, I fall forward and something happens.
Probably broke your thumb.
I hear noises, I hear inside my thumb, just like that. And I was like, no! And
my thumb!
Hannah pulls me back and stops the car. And I was like, oh no, I really hurt my hand. I wasn't panicking.
Yeah, you were okay.
I was like, it really hurts.
Yeah.
I'm done now. That was not fun. But then we had to get me back in my chair.
Mm-hmm. And it was hot also
the
car.
We had to see all the way
It was hot in the car and I didn't have the hands to turn it down. And we have a photo of us after I put you back. Your hands are all the way down.
They fell off.
They fell off your butt. We are sweating. It was so hot.
That is the story of me driving.
Yeah.
Did you do air quotes? Driving my van.
Maybe one day we'll try the adaptive joystick, at least for a video.
I would love that. I know other.
Yeah.
Well, I know 2 or 3 people that have the adaptive ones and
who have SMA.
Yeah, and they can do it. So that'd be sweet, but
yeah, we should at least try it.
I don't know where you even do that though.
Does Bronability sell those?
Don't know.
Maybe.
Know. Probably.
Should ask.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But yeah, that was regarding my thumb, I again refused to ever get medical treatment. So
it healed on
its own. Months later.
Months later?
Well, it hurt for a long time.
I know.
Don't remember how long.
I went to London, so I actually didn't know about that. I kind of forgot about the thumb.
I stayed home and suffered through it. like the hero that I am.
Mm-hmm. All right.
That's our story.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye, Blue Nose. Blue Nose. Blue Nose.
Bye.
Bye.